Hi, I'm Emma Ward. I'm Senior Marketing Business Partner at One Manchester, and I'm here today to talk about internal comms, or how we let everybody else know what's going on at One Manchester. Following on from last year's staff survey, and probably starting with conference, we've done quite a lot on internal communications. And I know obviously Dave mentioned this year's staff survey and the improvements that have been made there. I guess importantly for us, 81% of you agreed with the statement, I am kept informed in what's going on at One Manchester, which is up 9% from last year. But we know we've got a lot of work to do. Dave's diary has obviously been something that we've worked on over the last few months, and hopefully you'll agree it's a great example of letting you know what's going on. But there is so much more we can do. Last year we ran focus groups and we talked to over 60 of you about how it felt to work at One Manchester. I've also been out and about, and I've been to the majority of team meetings to talk about what you would like from an intranet and from internal communications. And we've gathered all of that feedback. And we've looked at sort of everything that you guys would all like from internal comms, and what we're doing over the next 12 months and with the new internal comms branding that we've got is basically making something that works for you and that includes all of the feedback that you've given us so far. What will internal comms look like from now on? As you're aware, we have great external branding, very clear with our specific sub-brands, the likes of One Money, One Future. And what we wanted was an internal brand that as soon as you saw it, you knew that that was a message for you as an employee of One Manchester, not a message for customers. In the feedback that we got from the focus groups, we gathered all the information that was said across everybody that came to the focus groups, and we found that there were some universal truths, things that everybody seemed to say. And what we did with that information is we pulled it into 8 people promises that you can see on the screens now. The overriding theme from each of these messages and each of these people promises is see the difference. We like see the difference because we felt that it could be used in a whole range of situations. So whether a great development conversation could make you see the difference you were making to your team, whether the work that you're doing out with our communities could make you see the difference to what you're doing there. Everything that we do, we can see the difference that we're doing. If we're working within the One Manchester values of ambitious, connected and trustworthy, we can really see the difference that we're making, and we wanted this message to go through everything that we say. You will have seen some of the branding that the internal branding that we're doing on some of the great work that People Services are doing through some of the L&D work, the equality and diversity training. We have already started to use that, but in the next few months this is going to be rolled out universally. You're going to see it in everything that we do, from this Dave's Diary video through to the One Voice emails, and obviously the new staff intranet. So what have we got planned for the next 12 months? Well, the intranet's going to be one of the biggest things from the internal communications side of things. We've got a working group from across the whole organisation. There will be somebody from your team taking part in this to make sure that your views are taken into account. The intranet is going to be central to everything that we do from an internal comms perspective, because all of the information is going to be stored on there. And what we want is to make sure that it works for you. There is also going to be a lot of the information that we've already spoken about, the new brand styling. It's going to be on the walls, it's going to be on the screens, it's going to be in all the communications that we send out to you, that we share with you. So everything that you see is going to be part of a combined strategy that makes sure that if there's something great going on, everybody's going to hear about it, however you want to hear about it. It will also form our new style of recruitment advertising that will cover everything from role profiles and adverts to a Work For Us web section that really showcases what it's like to work here. We know that recruiting the right people is key to a great workplace. So what would we like you to do? We'd like you to notice every time you see some of the purple see the difference internal branding, because the message is for you and we want you to take note of that. We'd like you to feed back what you're doing. There's so many great things that are going out there, and we often don't know about what's going on in your team unless you tell us, and we can communicate that out to everybody. We'd like to get engaged with the intranet. There's going to be a lot of information about that over the next few months, so really get engaged and make sure that what's on there is right for you. And also, if you think there's a great place that we could communicate, a great way that we can do it, just let us know. We're always open to new ideas. The best way to contact us will be via the new intranet or via Workplace at the moment until that's live, or email us at communications@onemanchester.co.uk, or just come and speak to us. We're always willing to have a chat through the best ways to communicate to all of you.